Welcome to soulspaceradio. All rights reserved. No part of this broadcast may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any electronic or mechanical means without the presenter's written permission. The presenters do not dispense medical advice or prescribe the use of any technique as a form of treatment for physical, emotional, or medical problems. The intent of the presenters is to only offer information of a general nature to help you in your quest for emotional and spiritual well-being.
Hi guys, welcome to Soul Space Radio. This week we've been focusing on stepping into roles and career opportunities, whatever you want to call it, just to experience raising of our consciousness. Well, two things. From my perspective, there's two intentions. One is to put your consciousness into situations that it hasn't been before and expand it. The second thing is to connect with Source and build your relationship, having fun with and playing with Source, and in the experience of having fun, connecting with Source, raising your vibration, raising your consciousness, and expanding and bringing into yourself and into the outer world, making the world a better place, and yourself, and bettering yourself by bringing in this beautiful feeling energy. Okay, cool. So today was really special. We have to end on a real high note, our week on roleplay, and we want to do spiritual leader. I was calling it spiritual guru, but I don't know if I like that word that much. I think it's got some connotations. And I think it's a bit of a fallacy, even spiritual leader, because each and every one of us should just honour our own journey. We're all spiritual beings. It's just a latent ability, but there are certainly some members of our society who do really invoke and embody spiritual leadership, and one of them for me in particular is the Dalai Lama, and his photo will be attached with this video. You might have seen it at the beginning. He's extremely inspirational for me, and I truly think he's one of the leading spiritual lights that are living at this particular point in time. But you can be whoever you want to be. I mean, you don't have to be them, but you can be a spiritual leader. Or if you want to be someone, you can too, and you can go back into time and be whoever you want to be. I'm not going to, while I've used the Dalai Lama's picture, I'm not going to be the Dalai Lama, so to speak. I just want to put my consciousness in a position where there's no preconceived perceptions about how that should play out. In other words, it's completely free flow. So whatever will be, and I kind of more honour the intuitive response in that very honest kind of approach. Because I don't know what to expect. Whereas if there's social conditioning and beliefs that we already have in place and judgments about other people. Okay, cool. So we understand what we're doing. So basically get yourself nice and relaxed. See yourself surrounded with divine love light, golden white light. Breathe it in. See every cell in your body glowing with divine light. Out through your heart, in. Divine love light glowing through every cell in your body, out through your heart, in. Divine love light glowing through every cell in your body, and then just let it breathe out through the cells, dissipating through the cells. And see a pole of bright white light from your base chakra up your spine, out through your crown, and see it moving out into the cosmos, in the middle of the cosmos. Follow with your consciousness, mind, body, and soul. And stop in the middle of the cosmos and just see all around you. Change the picture, see around you divine love light. See this light radiating through every cell in your being. And look down and notice that your physical body is dissipating into the light. You're becoming enlightened, you're becoming divine. You are one with the divine. See a dimmer switch in front of you and turn it up so you're glowing brighter, brighter, brighter and brighter with this love light, with this divine light. ready, move out into the world. And just imagine yourself in a temple or a communal space or out in nature, just sitting on the ground, and see yourself surrounded by students who are wanting to embrace the higher aspects of consciousness. Who are on their own individual journeys, but for whatever reason are aligned to your journey and are seeking advice and tips on how to accelerate and expand their own consciousness. So just do what intuitively comes to you in this space. Maybe take them through a meditative journey. Asking them to close their eyes and not worry about seeking solitude or quiet in their mind. Because there is no set formed connection with Source. Just simply an agreement to, a willingness to open to. And just sit there and let the love connect you. And tell your students to think about which sense they best respond to. Are they visual people? Do they respond to smell? What about sound? Does music move them? Are they more kinetic? Do they like to feel? Are they dancers? And once they determine their best sense, they can use this sense in their meditative space to reach out to Source and to open for communication. So, for example, a visual person might imagine themselves surrounded by brilliant white light. A person who uses a sense of smell first and foremost may associate Source with the smell of life, ozone. Those who hear may hear angels sing. All of these senses are responding and communicating for our best interpretation love. What love looks like, what it smells like. There is no right and wrong, it is intuitive. Just sit in this space and tell your students to surround themselves with divine white light. Smell it, see it, sense it, and know that love is the only truth. And every single thing falls away other than love. And that is the essence of spirituality. And then feel the students awakening and becoming aware at a level beyond what they understood prior to today. With reverse engineering and peeling away comes clarity and truth, simplicity, it is the peeling away of everything that has already been learnt, the one is not just designated for one God, but it is the one truth, the one concept, that there is only love, and that is the only universal truth. And in this clarity and simplicity, everybody will rebuild their world around them, channeling and expanding the energy of love. And each of these expressions of love will be different than the other. That is the variety and spice of life. It will be projected differently because we are all different beings with different skills, techniques, preferences, beliefs. There is many more to learn, but this is a great starting space. And if you don't want to be the spiritual leader, you can be the student. And you can sit down at the feet of a spiritual master and be open to learning more. And be open to the concepts that they provide you. But determine whether that is your truth, yourself. Because you are the master of your connection with the divine, and nothing will supersede this ever. A spiritual leader is a source of channel. It's simply an aware individual. And when anybody becomes aware, that relationship with Source becomes direct, and they channel divine love directly from Source. feel now in the role of spiritual leader the opening to divine love, how you are enlightened, you are one with the divine. Sit into this light, feel lighter. You may be feeling like you're floating above the ground. Just go with it. And then see the pole of bright white light back to third dimension and flow this love, this channeled love, straight down into yourself, down through your body, down through your feet into the earth. Know it's going to go where it's most needed for your highest good, past, future, present. Just blast this into the world. And when you're ready, just feel where you are seated in this third dimensional space. Hear the clock ticking, the traffic, and when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Gosh, I think we always seem to save the best for last. So I don't quite know. I definitely felt like I was channeling, certainly connected to some, well, I know that I'm connected to Source, but there was some divine content in what was actually coming through me in the position of playing a spiritual leader. And, you know, I think it was really interesting, the concept of peeling back, and I certainly feel that way, that really the core is, and the absolute truth is that there is only love, and I truly believe that the divine is simply unconditional love, and that is an intelligence, and a universal intelligence that is in every single thing within this universe. And I don't think I learned anything new, but I did. But the way that it was portrayed in that situation gave me inner clarity. Yeah, beautiful experience. Let me know what happened to you guys. Let me know what your experiences were. Feedback to soulspaceradio@bigpond.com. If you want to come on the show and do a meditation, I'd love for you guys to come in, tape a meditation and show me what you do in your space. There's no right or wrong, there's no stupidity, you're not going to make a fool of yourself. It's just beautiful. We all just embrace these meditative sessions, and you know, if you've got something that you'd like to share, I would be more than happy to share that. Obviously it's got to be somewhat, you know, decent. I don't think I need to, you're all adults, I don't think I need to sort of talk to you about what's morally right or wrong. Cool. Okay, love you guys. Now, for the next couple of weeks, we're actually moving on. We've had so much fun. I've had so much fun in playing with Source and playing with you guys in terms of role play. I thought, what an awesome opportunity to float off the back of careers and into role-playing legends. And that's what I want to do next, maybe for the next couple of weeks. We're going to look at role-playing legends, so legends and myths. So throughout history, so Greek, Roman, Egyptian, gods, goddesses, so that should be, I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be lots and lots of fun. And again, we're growing our consciousness, and what will happen when we put ourselves into imagine-based play space, practicing gods and goddesses, because that's what we already are, right? We're already divine, but we don't truly believe that. But when we put ourselves and project ourselves into an imagination-based play where we are that, what will happen? Cool. Okay, join me next week. I can't wait, guys. Love you lots. Bye.